Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel for the newcomers. My name is Didi, and yes, of course, I will still make some TA videos now and then, but I'm going to mix them up with hardcore Bitcoin, true fundamentals, blockchain, life, knowledge, like the life, school of life. But now, TA video, guys. Cool charts. Keep on hanging in the whole 7-8 minutes, I guess, but it's going to be a very nice video for you to see that. First one, 4-hour chart, very simple. There was a long flag over there. I told you not to take that long till we close above the yellow stepping line, and we see a lot of green on the bottom, and we see the Bam Bam crossing. That was at this moment over there, and we head along, and we should have exited it here at the short flag with an 8% profit. If you waited for the close down below the yellow stepping line, you would still have a 3.4% profit. So both scenarios would have taken you in profit. Now, the more important part on the Aurochs platform that I'm using at the moment is this chart. Why? Because I like it. On this chart, we can see the RSI. That's a daily chart of Bitcoin, and on the RSI we can see, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, it's more easy to see for you, I think, that the price is still moving up. Like, we can still see that we are going up like that, and that the support, if we fall down, would be around that 30k level, and that 30k level again is the 1.618 Fibonacci level from the retracement from the 2017 top to the 2018 bottom. Now the question now is, if this already is the bounce, we are already seeing an upward movement, or are we going to see one more leg down to the 30k and then we go up to try to break that 46k level again over there, and then even go to that purple level, and then the end goal should be around that red level 72,000 before we have this huge blow off top. Now the RSI is telling us every time when we go down like that, here we see the green line, and then we break that line, that is the moment the price goes up, and then we pull back again, and then we break that line, and then the price goes up. And now we are hugely pulling back again. We did break it over here, and you saw the small pull up, but nah, we pulled back. And that moment, I think, was like this trap. And now we still need to break that RSI. Here we bounced again as a resistance, sorry. So we need to break it. The moment we break that line, we will see that huge run up in Bitcoin again. Okay, clear. Now, weekly chart, that was the daily, telling me the same on the Bam Bam indicator, short flag over there, long flag, short flag. I am waiting for the long flag, and that can take a couple of weeks, because if I look to this pattern over here, it took from the huge red candle down, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks sideways before we became green and we saw a long flag. This is the first week. If it takes another 8 weeks, we will come mid to end February before we see a long flag. So I'm very patient. Again, I'm just buying every Bitcoin dip, so I'm waiting for that long flag to take my weekly positions again. Now the monthly is showing us that, of course, the logarithmic growth curve, the top was now at 28 months. How long is it going to take to we have the real blow off top? The 12 monthly average, that orange line, that should have been support. It wasn't, and normally when we break that, that's the bear market. So when we broke it over here in 2017-18, it became the bear market. In 2014, exactly the same. But there are also moments like here, this one, where we break it and we pull back with the next candle, and you get a massive run after it, and we are very close to that bottom line. So I expect this candle to close in 4 days and 9 hours at a nice level above 35k, and then the next candle, I hope we will pull back above that 48k, and then we would be above that orange line. Do I have more charts? Yes, a few more charts. Also a really cool tweet why we sold our house, our 300k house, and went all in Bitcoin, because in 2016 we received 680 Bitcoin or 300 Bitcoin in 2017, and now we would only receive 6 Bitcoins. This shows you that by selling the house, taking all the capital, putting it in Bitcoin. We fought the inflation tremendously, and that is now really cool, because if you want to buy back that house, it would only cost me now 6 Bitcoins, which is of course a bargain, because we have a few Bitcoins. Now, okay guys, then let's jump now into the last 2 charts, really cool charts, because they are zooming out a little bit more, and that's the first one, bam, over here. This is of course the very famous Plan B stock to flow model, because I tweeted today as well, guys, that the bottom model or any other model of Plan B failed in the price predictions doesn't mean that the whole stock to flow model failed. The stock to flow model, this white line, is an average line, and this average line is telling us that Bitcoin should be an average 100k between now and 2024. So what we need to achieve this is a few dots above that white line for some period of time, and then a few dots below that white line, and then you have the average of 100k. The longer it will take we come above this white line, I must agree, then the stock to flow model is not valid anymore. But let's say if we go above the line in the next 2-3 months, above 100k, and we stay above that line like we did here, like in 2014, with like almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have 12 months, whatever, or like in 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. That means that then the average will come to that 100k if we drop below it again before the halving of 2024. That is how it works. So there are many more models that you can start to follow. I found, for example, this one on Twitter today. I really liked that model as well, because it's very positive, and I'm always bullish and positive, sorry for that. But the Bitcoin weekly candles, and you can see the upper band, and you can see the middle band and the lower band, and this model is telling us that the upper band is somewhere around 95,000 US dollar, and the lower band is around 33,000 US dollar, and the mid band is around 47,000 US dollar. So if Bitcoin would be pulling up from that lower band to the mid band, we would reach 47. If we would pull all the way up to the top band, we would reach almost that 100k level. And if we look to the previous moves of Bitcoin, these are weekly candles, we can see it every time that we bounce off that lower band, or that we broke it and we came above it again, we went for that top. And here we came down to the lower band and we went for the top, and we went even above it, and we are back at the lower band. And what do you think that is going to be next? Exactly. And outside of all this beautiful financial advice, which isn't financial advice, because I'm just a Bitcoin hodler that is telling what I read on the charts, I want you to completely understand that this is the most important reason for you to be in Bitcoin. Can you remember 2015, when Greece shut the banks and limited the daily ATM withdrawals to 60 euros? If you were living in Greece and you had $1 million in your bank account, you couldn't have access to that $1 million anymore, and your withdrawals were limited to 60 euros, your money. This is the reason why you should be in Bitcoin. Not only to make millions, but to understand that if you are in Bitcoin, they cannot shut you down, they cannot freeze your account, they cannot limit your withdrawals, they cannot limit your spendings, they cannot limit your sendings, and they cannot limit you on whatever criteria they want to limit you, as everyone on this beautiful earth that has a heartbeat and a telephone can use these beautiful tools, Bitcoin and blockchain. Now, that was everything for today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the new style like TA videos combined with all the other blockchain and live assets and walk and talk videos? Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow again.